It's Hilley Hart.
Well, they keep trying to crack down on us, but we just aren't having it. That's right. If you've got some type of streaming service, well, about 95% of us share our passwords with family and friends.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like the last little vestige of power that we have, you know? So
do you share with all three of your kids?
my daughter, my one daughter for sure. My youngest, she has her own, and I think my son is still using ours. I'm not sure. I lose track. Every once in a while, I'll get a text, Dad, what's the Hulu password or whatever, you know?
Wow.
And then I have to look at my phone because I have it written down. I don't remember, you know? So
See, we ended up just getting my parents their own Netflix because I knew if I was trying to explain, okay, this is how you put a password in, they'd be like, say what now? We just thought it was easier
Netflix,
to...
or as your dad likes to call it.
The boxing channel.
Right. Because it had one boxing match on there.
It's had two boxing specials that he was really into, and so now he just refers to it as the boxing channel.
So great. So, but they are trying, and you'll get that little notice on your thing, you know, that...
Do you have something in your mouth?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm eating banana bread this morning.
We're trying to do a break here.
Sorry about that. It was just so good. I couldn't resist. I was going to wait. I said to myself, why don't you wait till we're done talking? You take a bite. I go, no, it's too good.
Nobody wants to listen to Hilley munching as we're trying to talk.
But you had wasn't that good banana bread, though?
It was very
My
tasty.
wife made that last night.
Yes.
Oh, I'll just spit it out. There we go. So now I can talk.
Oh, God.
But you'll get that notice on there saying, are you a member of this household? You know, or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. I married into it. So, hey, Netflix, mind your own beeswax, you know?
It's Hilley Hart.
We know these days it's not so easy to just run across the border unless you've got a passport, right?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Border Patrol and all that.
Right.
Unless your name's Louis Vuitton. Talking about a 6-year-old cat that lives in British Columbia. This cat has become an internet sensation because every single day he just wanders across the border, hangs out for a while, comes back. Sometimes he does it multiple times.
So he's a part-time American.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Now, his owner, she says that he ignores border cameras and patrol guards.
Of course
he
does.
Greets people on both sides for pats and belly rubs.
Oh, that's so great.
So, you know, he's a glutton for attention. There's an Instagram video out there floating around featuring the border hopping kitty as he's been come to known. It's gained over 220,000 likes and 3 million views. Apparently, Louis does smuggle items back, though.
See, now it's getting dangerous. Okay, all right.
He likes to bring back snakes,
mice,
and the occasional squirrel.
See? But here's the problem with Louis. Okay, yes, it's very cute. He runs across the border. If you need to get him to bring him home, you can't just run across the border yourself and get him.
No.
You know what I mean? You got to and he's going to stand on the other side. Say he's going to stand in the United States say, what? Can't come and get me, can you?
Well,
Maybe I'm going to hang out here as long as I want.
Yeah, you know how fickle cats are. I mean, I've had cats before. There's times that, I would say my cat's name, they'd come running. There's other times they'd be looking right at me. I'd be like, hey, come here for a second. And they just look at me like I'm dumb.
Nope, why don't you come get me?
So, yeah.
Oh, you can't cross the border, really?
There may come a time where Louis like, yeah, I'm just going to be an American.
It's Hilley Hart.
I told you recently how we had another dog at our house for a while. We were babysitting her, June.
Right.
She's like 17 years old, mostly blind and everything like that. And Molly basically went on a hunger strike for a few days. She's like, I don't want this dog, this interloper here at our house. I'm the only pretty princess. And as soon as June's mom picked her up, suddenly Molly was back to her happy self and everything. I go, that's all it was with her.
Yeah.
Okay, she didn't like that. So then we had this stray show up at the house, a stray cat. And my wife immediately took to him, and we don't know. We think he might be feral. He lives in the neighborhood. We're not sure. I don't know. But anyway, he's taken a liking to our deck. So she ended up putting a box out there with a blanket in it. This is during the cold weather, okay? So it's on our lower deck. And it's just a place for him to go in. He has food and water and things like that. I told her, I said, you realize you're attracting him here. He's going to want to keep coming back. She goes, well, he needs a place to be safe and comfortable. Okay. So Hammy had no interaction with this cat so far. Now, you remember, of course, Hammy lives with a cat.
Right.
He has Sunny. They get along great. In fact, they're close buddies now. They cuddle together on the couch. Okay, this cat is out on the deck, and we look out one day, and there he is in the box right off of our sliding door. And Hammy has to go out. And so I put Molly out. She's fine. She just walks around. She could care less about this cat. I told Donna, I go, I can't put Hammy out. The cat's out there. She goes, well, he has to go. I go, yeah, I know. I said, all right, well, he lives with the cat. So I open the door. He immediately goes right up to the box where this cat is. And the cat is being very calm. It's like, okay, hey, you're a dog. I've probably seen dogs before. Hammy doesn't know when to quit. He gets right in this cat's face. And then suddenly the cat goes, and Hammy goes, and they're right at each other. I'm like, no, yo! And I'm 4 o'clock in the morning before I'm leaving for work. 4 o'clock in the morning. They're just going at it. And, oh, my God. Get in the house. And the cat runs off. I go, great. That was quite the scene. Thanks, Hammy. You didn't know when enough was enough.
Right.
So... Later in the day, Hammy apparently is still thinking about this cat. Cat is living completely rent-free in his head.
I mean, is he like going to the window and talking smack, or what's going on?
Well, he keeps looking out the window, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't seen the cat. But then I look out and I realize Hammy has given the final indignity to this cat. He took a dump in the box.
Oh.
He's like, here you go, cat. You want a real message from me? Here it is.
Oh, he's trying to claim that box.
And there's a couple of Hammy turds waiting to
Hammy Nuggets.
waiting to greet this cat. No, I picked them up and I flushed them. There is no love lost between Hammy. He's a loving, wonderful boy, but man, he is jealous of his territory. He doesn't want this cat. This cat's going to come back, guarantee.
Well,
but,
yeah.
Although with the smell of Hammy poop, perhaps right around the box, I don't know. What an indignity, you know.
It's Hilley and Hart.
So I get to work this morning and I glance at my watch and I see, oh man, I forgot my phone at home. It has like a little icon that will tell me.
Yeah, it makes you feel naked.
Well, I
Really
went through my
does.
purse just in case, went through my pockets. Yep, nope, definitely don't have my phone with me. So I hate to do this, but I call the husband. It's like 4:40 in the morning, and eventually it rings and then goes to voicemail. So I leave him this really long voicemail. Hey, I'm just letting you know I forgot my phone. If there's any way you could drop it off on your way to work this morning, that would be great. You know, he's good about stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
We're good at helping each other out.
He's a good egg man. That guy.
If we forget something, you know.
Yeah.
So I call back at 10 after 5, and he's like, yes, I will bring your phone when I come to work. I said, okay, sorry, I apologize, I'll see you later.
You gotta keep her there, man,
Yeah.
let me tell you.
We've got our eye on the window here. We see him, finally pull up. I run out there, and he goes, hey, you know what dumb thing I did this morning? And I'm like, what? He goes, well, I realized you still have my debit card from when you went out with your friends the other afternoon. He goes, and I legit text you, hey, babe, when I drop this off, is it cool
Can
if
I
you
get my card back?
give me my card back? He goes, and then, of course,
Seems like a fair exchange.
I hear the little bling, because he goes, there's your phone sitting right there on the bar where you said you left it.
What incredible timing.
Yeah, so when he came in and he was telling me that, I go, wow, we're a pair, aren't we?
Did he get his debit card back?
Yes, I gave him back his debit card.
It's Hilley and Hart.
Sleep tracking apps, very popular, and our very own Aaron Hart uses one as well.
Yeah, I started having garbage sleep a couple of years ago and had invested in a smartwatch and decided, okay, I'm going to troubleshoot my sleep.
And it would rate your sleep each night.
Yeah.
So Aaron would come in the morning. I go, hey, she'd go, I had an 84 sleep score. Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. Okay. Then the next morning, I had a 32 sleep score. I feel awful.
I think
it was like an up and down every morning. We got to see.
I think the worst
It was
one
like a
was
reality show in here.
the worst one was a 23, and that was a brutal time in my life.
I guess. See, you can track your whole life just by looking at the history of your sleep scores.
Oh, 100%.
I was going through a hard time then. I remember that.
Well, when I was telling my doctor I was having sleep issues, she was like, well, what do you mean? And I started pulling up, and she could actually see, because you could see how often I was awake and when I was actually achieving sleep. And she was like, oh, I see what you're talking about.
There's been a couple of times where you've come in and you're like, I had a 96 or whatever it was, something incredible.
Well, last night, I had a 90.
Yeah, I'm like, doesn't that count as dead for you?
For me, yeah.
That's pretty much comatose, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, last night I had a 90, feeling pretty good today. But researchers are saying, hey, if you got a sleep app, there's a good chance it could actually kind of backfire on you.
Right.
Cause you some anxiety.
Yeah.
I didn't find that to be the case.
Anxious about the sleep app.
I'm one of these nerds that I like to, like if I go in and a doctor says, okay, this, and this is wrong with you, I will go down the Google rabbit hole and I will try to figure out how I can fix it myself.
Right.
That's just the kind of person I am. So the idea of a sleep app, it doesn't bother me.
Right, but some people, I think, probably feel it's almost like a competition.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, I don't want to disappoint the sleep app.
Okay, no, I don't look at it that way.
No.
But you know how competitive I am. I'll look at that and be like that 90, I'm like, tonight I'm shooting for a 91.
See what I mean?
I will go to bed 5 minutes earlier.
This is not a competition. It's about feeling good. That's
Life's
all.
a competition, Hilley.
Oh, my gosh.
It's Hilley and Hart.
Kevin, today's the day, and I've never been so excited about giving a stranger my money as I am today. Mm-hmm. It's root canal day.
Woohoo!
If you've been following along with the Aaron Hart saga, I had mouth pain, it would radiate, thought it was sinus infection, long story longer. Yes, I have a tooth that went abscess, and I now need a root canal.
It was only last week we were talking about, so we started talking about it, and we were getting some great listener suggestions of what to do and everything.
Yeah,
and
things to help with pain, things to, until I could get in to see my dentist. Well, yes, my dentist confirmed, okay, yes, you need a root canal. And then the office they referred me to, I called and couldn't get in until July. Right. Well, big thank you to Courtney, whose parents listen. I appreciate that so much. Courtney actually Facebook messaged us. She goes, I'm not sure if this will reach you, but my parents recently heard Aaron mention on air that she needs a root canal, and that the office she contacted is booked out until July.
Right.
And then Courtney works for a local endodontist. So
way to go, Courtney.
We chit-chatted back and forth yesterday. Long story, even longer. Just as I was getting ready to text my dentist to say, hey, I think I'm going to do this, he texts me saying, hey, I sent your x-ray and a referral to this endodontist.
And?
It was the same one.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You want to talk about the stars aligning?
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Courtney, you were a part of that.
I know. So,
It's
Courtney, even though if you don't listen, that's okay. We appreciate your parents listening.
We sure do, man.
My mouth definitely appreciates your parents listening.
Finally get my co-host out of pain.
I know. It's going to be great. I'm on day 6 of antibiotics, so I have just like a little pinpoint pain left. Nothing like I was dealing with.
What were the odds that he was going to recommend you to this one? You know what I mean?
I know.
You know how many there are around here?
I'm telling you.
That's crazy, man.
This is great. So tomorrow I shall be good as new.
I hope so. You won't be like this on the air, right?
No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I respond pretty good to, getting numb, getting numbed up. So, yeah, I should be just fine tomorrow. But do you want me to come in here with some cotton balls or something just for fun?
Just to make it fun, yeah.
Just for funsies?
Yeah, okay.
It's Hilley and Hart.
Don't know if you heard about the recent bank robberies in New York City, but somebody hit a bunch of Chase locations. Queens, Brooklyn, Harlem, and he was over various days, over 5 days in New York. He was hitting these banks. The totals he grabbed were not exactly impressive. $320 from a Queens location, $265 from Brooklyn, $20. That's not even worth putting your mask on for.
Oh, whoa.
$20 from a Harlem branch. 3 other attempts yielded nothing as he, quote, fled on foot to parts unknown. The total that he netted from all these places, $605.
Okay, first off, stealing's never cool. But if he ever needed a sign that maybe, just maybe, this is not the career path for him, I would say that this would be a sign.
Even the way he did it, I'm sorry, he obviously did not graduate bank robber school.
No.
Because, yes, he did. He showed the tellers threatening notes that said, quote, people would get hurt without mentioning weapons. Well, how's he going? What, you going to hurt their feelings? Like, what's going to happen here? So that was one thing. And the description of the man was a balding, bearded man who wore masks.
I'm looking at a balded, bearded man right now.
Quit eyeing me, Aaron Hart.
Too late.